there can be discussion about it, you know, but I like to listen to the guitarists from that period, you know, because around 1920, between 20 and 30s, they already started to record also these guitars, and it's very interesting to listen to the sound and also how they work with the music. So let me hear what you do. Love it. Is your teacher here also?
I'm not sure.
Not sure?
No.
That's
I
very
don't
interesting.
think he is.
Yeah. No, it's very beautiful. Really, congratulations. What you do is very nice. For my, but I don't want to give you only, you know, that you play beautifully. It's.
I'm gonna criticize.
No, but it's nice to hear it, isn't it? It's nice. No, very beautiful, very fun, very fun. You know, for me, when I think about the style, in which style is this piece broken, you know, I have nothing against your interpretation, actually, really. That's fine what you do, it's absolutely, also it's known melody. Maybe you can do a little bit more rubato, a little bit less rubato, you know, but we are now living in the space, in the time that people like most more even, you know, everything is similar, In that time when they played this music, it was not like that. It's very interesting, you know, to think about the rubato. You know what is it, rubato? Mm-hmm. Rubato, it's stolen time. You steal something here and you have to pay it back. And in some periods, you know, the rubato, the feeling for the rubato of the people is on a very high level. And then they want to have it flat. You know, and it's very interesting if you listen to the recordings from the 20s, 30s, 40s. It's full of the movement, rubato, it's changing. Even they change the value of the note, they change it constantly tempo, they change, it's changing. And then it's coming the period of 60s and it's disappeared. Even Segovia started to play different sounds. Really, it's very interesting. And there is one beautiful book, Jameson wrote that book, I believe. It's published by Oxford, and they speak about the history of the rubato. And there is such a line, he said every 50 years, it's changing every 50 years, that feeling for the rubato. So if you listen music, early recordings of Segovia, they are different than when you listen to recordings of John Williams, a totally different one. The sound is losing the vibration. Vibrato, which is Segovia, is not, you cannot find by John Williams already. Both are, but I mean, I'm not comparing, I'm not telling something is bad, something is good. It's everybody your choice. Music is a big freedom, it's you have to express what you want, and not what other people want. This is what we have to do with the music. But it's interesting to realize that when you play historical music, when you play the music from the ancient time, that it could be also like that. This rubato feel. This is one thing. I don't want to touch this question with you very much because I think that's it's good. You are in the period that it's good that you feel first things similar. Already Beethoven, when he comes to Carlo Czerny and he speaks to Carlo Czerny, who was a fantastic student of Beethoven, a piano player, and he brought his little nephew, the son of his brother. He brought him and asked him, can you give him lessons? He said, teach him first similar, to play symmetric. First understand the symmetry before you start to make asymmetry. Asymmetry, yeah. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. This is something different, but it works actually, the rubato works very much in order to make accent, musical accent, And now I speak about one thing which is very important in the music, and it is musical accent. Yeah? Because a musical accent has many different kinds. You have many different kinds of accent. You have the metrical accent, which is given by the 1, 2, 1. Yeah, it's different than 3, 2 and 3. Then you have the accents which are accents which are dramatic. You find suddenly in the notes you find some here this. Yes, look. Yes. Why? Because it's higher than and this accent you have to express also differently. You cannot play tia 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 tia. Yeah. This is it. But look also again here in the history. Watch sometimes the actors which are acting now, and actors which were acting in the 40s, 50s. It's so different. It's so different. My God, it's so different how people act. That is a different expression, So you have to start to think about that. I think the best thing is if you start to sing it also, what you play, Because if you sing, tia 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 tia, hey, I make the longer syllables, tia tia. This syllables is longer. This is one way how to make the musical accent. You make some notes longer syllables. Tia tia. Tia, 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 tam, pa, pa. And you have already, it starts, the guitar starts talk, And so we can, then you have this important effect, and you have a tempo rubato, that you can also use it like the effect. And then you have rhythmical accents, which gives to our ears very clear that we play tida, tia, tam. You see, pada, tia, tam, pada, pada, tam. So I accent a little bit this note, a little bit this note. Yeah? Tia, tia, tia. Yeah? Tia, 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 tia. Tia. Tria. This is nicer. Yeah, because you play, this is different. Tia, 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 tria. Yeah, it's also significant for this melody. You play. Listen. Try to see this first beat like it's ta tim pa ta tim pa. You're like tam tim pa tam tim tam tim tam tim tam tim pi. Yeah, you try to make the different. Even better, let's try think. I want to try to think you differently. You know, you still think it's tam pam pam tam pam pam tam pam. Yeah, try to feel like triam pa tim pim pa pim pa. Like you go 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Oh yeah. Do you feel the difference, you know? And it's different because you play and it's very cheap, you know. This is not elegant. It's not elegant. And also, the waltz is very much connected to Viennese music. You know, if you listen, you have once, I don't know if you can use it, if you can get it, I'm sure you can get it. The 1st January in Vienna, there is always a concert in the opera, and you listen to the most beautiful waltzes, you know.
You go watch them on YouTube once.
Yeah, you know, and look how they play. It's like, you know, and the first beat is something like you levitate, like levitation. And not dum. Do you feel the difference?
Yes.
The one difference is like you do 1, 2. Yeah, and the second is yeah. And it is very important in the music, you know, to feel this difference, because I don't think that this is the best that you can do. Sometimes the movement of the body gives you much better information about what you want to do.
I really believe that.
Yeah. You know, I believe in one thing, that the music when you play, you have to speak, you have to sing, but you have also to dance. You have to dream, you know. It's not only that you play on the guitar. It's much deeper, you know, that effect. So, it has also, let's try to play that you don't play 1, 2, 3, don't play. First we will speak, yeah? We will speak, look, and we will speak like 1, and we will breathe a little bit before you say 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, speak with me.
1.
No, you say 1. No, 1, because it's a first beat, and it's very important. This is a metrical accent, and it cannot be 1, it must be 1, because it's long syllable.
1,
2,
1,
2, 3.
1.
And even I should feel the 3 going to 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. Like this, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
No,
3,
still not.
1.
Yeah, it's still no, it's difficult, isn't it? It's not so easy, you know. Like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and listen, and then you go. You can use this movement that you actually make it larger. This is what we call pulsation. Pulsation in the music, you know, and it has very much to do with the heart. And the pulsation is destroyed by metronome. I'm sorry to say it, but the metronome is a really fantastic, it's a very good thing, you know. But if you use it too long, it makes a mashing. It makes mashing from it, that you start to play very mechanically. You know, it's better to start to conduct and dance and feel also the tension of the intervals inside which you have. Feel how the phrase is going, and then you can also use this pulsation is a kind, and metronome, let's say, it's part of the metronome which is giving this 1, 2, 3, 1. This metronome, you must understand, it's a frame. or 3 or 4. Yeah? Frame. You have a picture, but the frame must be flexible. It must be not from the metal. Because sometimes you need to make the one beat longer, sometimes smaller, because you play back. So it's kind of the flexibility, elasticity. You know it. Yeah? You understand what I mean? So if I will count only 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. It's boring, isn't it? And this is what it's doing the metronome. 3, 1. And why the 3 is longer? I will tell you why. The 3 is also longer because the melody starts on the third beat. 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. There are so many things what you can do. If you sing it, it's impossible to tell you how to do it because you have to find it. You know? But start to think, no, it's not 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No. It's much more. Shall we try?
Sure.
First conduct, not play, just count, yeah? And 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Count with me, yeah? 3,
1.
No. 3, 1.
3, 1,
2,
3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
You do 1. It's an accent which is only with the energy. Try to make the with the forte. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and start play now. Yeah? 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. How do you like it like this? I like it also much more than this one.
Okay, fine, I love it.
I love it also much more. No, but listen, this is in the try to think like that. It's very good exercise, to speak and play together. Because at that moment that you start to speak and play together, you count. Later you can maybe use the sentences instead of 1, 2, 3. No, you can use some sentence like man, da papi, da man, da papi. Make their syllabics, yeah? So your own texture, which much easier gives you the information what's actually happened in that music. How is the metronome? And believe me, the metronome, the pulsation, it's the heart of the piece, which you need to understand first. And it doesn't matter if you play the romantic music, if you play any kind of music, you need to understand what is it metronome, what is it pulsation inside. Yeah. Now, with that, you can already do a lot of things. Yeah, by yourself. You don't need me. If you started now to make the music really. I thought, my God, it started to dance, levitate. It's very beautiful. But I am also thinking about one technical aspect of playing music and playing the guitar. And I see that you play everything with one attack. Do you realize that?
Yes.
Yeah. And you wanted to. I try now to tell you why you should also use other kind of attacks. One of the most dangerous thing by the guitar is the monotone. That the guitar sounds monotone. And I should say actually, it has something to do with the vowels. It's if you play constantly one way of attack, you produce the sound which can be maybe like you say always E, 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 E. Realize that. And look, that's now very interesting. I have here also, I can take the mic. I have it. So there was always discussion and Maestro Vatania Offi, he knows it better than who other. You know, if they were playing with the apoyando of Tirano, no, they play thousands of attacks. Thousands of different, no, maybe not thousands, but look, it has something to do also with this, with your question about the singing of overtones, you know. And I can tell you something, you know, overtones. Yesterday at the concert, I was doing such a strange sounds, you know, and they comes actually from the technique that you sing one note, and with the resonance, giving resonance to the different parts of your head, of your body, you get different vowels. Yeah, love. And the guitar. If I sing. And then I sing, and again, do you hear the difference? Yeah, it's a very different sound. If I want to make even deeper sound, I use different movement of my arm. You know, it's. I use again different attack, and also left hand is working very much to change the color. That's what mostly people don't understand and don't use the different pressure of the left hand on the string, because it's also changing it's also changing. I think that we simplified very much the question of apoyando and tirando, or playing like this or that. No, there are so many different attacks which you can use on the guitar to produce different color. Yeah, and so first, what I always recommend to the students, try to sing the notes and try with your mouth to separate the overtones. You know, it's like first you have to breathe abdominal, so it means you relax your stomach when you breathe in, when you inhale, and then you use actually also the stomach to get it's a yoga. It's like in the yoga, you know. If you read something, it's very interesting. Do you hear that? Yeah. And now listen. Change the overtones, right? So how do I do it? Like that. Do you hear that? Wow. Yes. It's different sound. Look, if I will play it, what you are doing. It's still the same, huh? If I do I change also the intensity of the sound with the different attack. You know, I will not make it very difficult for you because it's dangerous, you know, and I don't want. And your teacher knows what he's doing with you. I see you only 5 minutes. I see that you are fantastic talent for loving music, you know. I show you one exercise, what I always recommend to the people, you know, to say. So first, try to make the sound like you do I. But keep your fingers, all your fingers, keep on the string like that, yeah. So if I make the sound which has higher overtones, I use the movement which is coming from here, only from there. No. And the movement should go up. It's already in the book of Fernando Sor. There is a picture that he's showing the different angles of the attack, you know. And yeah, so if I do this, yeah, try. Yes. So it's a tirando only from that. You can also practice it like tirando staccato, like bang, 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 bang. It's very good exercise to practice staccato tirando. Yeah, and then you make tenuto, and in that moment the movement is coming from here. You see? Yeah. Play, but forget now the movement and think only that you want to do E-A. Play. Yeah. Ooh, it's already ooh. You hear it? Yeah. And now look, if you play try to play only the melody, you know, to the melody, and try all. Yeah, and try now to play it like you want to make ooh. It's already different. Yeah, and try to make that really the angle of this. Listen, this should be. Also, because you need to hear the cello. Yeah, there is suddenly cello. So what are you doing? Yeah, you play different attack and you don't play with the nail, which is absolutely in style. They didn't play the bass, the thumb. Mostly didn't use the thumb, the nail. Yeah, because the nail of the thumb makes very high overtones and it's very aggressive. You know, I should use. So there are three important attacks. The first from here, and then you fix the whole finger, and the movement is going inside of the string. Yeah, like that. Yeah. For this melody, I should recommend you other attack, which is coming not from the finger, but it's coming from the wrist. Yeah, and especially you need it for the A finger. A. Yes.
That way?
Yes!
Which way?
Like that.
Oh.
Now you are on the top. Yeah, and when you are on the top of the hills, that. Bravo. Don't stop. It's too good. No. And now look, I want to express this accent. So what I do, the movement is not coming only from the right hand, but it's coming also from the left hand. It's funny, no? It's the way how you can start to talk on the guitar. It's very interesting. And it's nothing new. This is I speak about very old style of the playing the guitar. And the Aguado in his book about the guitar school, Aguado, you know, he was a Spanish incredible guitar player. Incredible. Oh, the sound of his was probably something what people didn't understand that it's guitar. You know, there are nice textures in the books about some man who waked up in the hotel in Paris, and he waked up and he was listening the sound of the instrument, and he didn't know which instrument it is. So he was walking through the hotel and he found that this celestine sound was the sound of the guitar, and the player was different pressure of the left hand fingers to the string, because the left hand, the weight of the hand, if you work like this, if you work even a little bit like that, it makes differences in the sound. So if I want, for instance, to do what on the guitar is so difficult, make the crescendo on one note, you know. No, not you. No, it's difficult. No. You press immediately. You have to wait. Yes. Yeah. Then it's prolongation of the sound. So the vibrato is coming from. You see what you do, eh? But I don't. This is question of the age. I have to stop. But this is the last thing. If you are young, your vibrato is very fast. At the moment that you get older and older, you enjoy really to make late vibrato. If you are young, you play like. If you are old, you play. No, you see immediately. But if you are older. Late vibrato. Immediately. Yeah, but it's good, This is something what has to do with the age. If you listen to recordings of Segovia when he was young, his vibrato is full of energy, Later it's beautiful also. The age is fantastic.
But you said they also practice.
No. I'm not telling. This is in music. I think it's very, very dangerous. If you start to compare and say this is good, this is not good, This is only one possibility. There are so many possibilities. But what is important to be open for it. Try to play also this. Thank you. I have to start.